Well, I'm sorry, but I'm not spoiling anything for this one. You're gonna have to find out on your own.
Good luck, everyone.
St. Pigeonations, the most acclaimed and accredited avian academy in Japan. Teo Calante, the sole human attendee of the school, reporting in FPS style. I've gotten pretty accustomed to the school. Nice typo.
Clearly the English classes aren't working.
One whiz.
I've gotten pretty accustomed to the school, but there are still some things I haven't gotten used to yet. The biggest of which is being in class on rainy days. It absolutely stinks of wet bird.
How typical of the unwashed rabble in this country, especially you, Kawara. I imagine Kalante finds your particularly unpleasant stench even more bothersome than the others.
Stench? You mean Teo doesn't like the smell of birds? And she's always thought that I stink?
Oh.
Aww.
The stinkiest of birds.
It's too much to think about!
Don't let it bother you, Ryota. I've only ever thought of it as a distinctive smell.
You're lying!
But to think that Japan's rainy season would be so unpleasant. Doesn't it have any redeeming qualities?
Of course it does. There's the hydrangeas that flourish in the rain.
Oh,
And
Jesus.
snails.
This is a redeeming feature.
And the wet t-shirt contests.
Clearly, I've never heard of toxoplasmosis. And,
And mushrooms!
Shouldn't he have been cooing there?
Maybe he's so tripping on mushrooms that he's actually speaking English.
Oh dear. What?
what in the world?
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
I love presenting things that I have no idea what I'm about to present.
Yeah, it's a shame you guys can't hear the music right now.
Oh, I know what Holy Thunder Force sounds like.
Oh, I do too.
I'll
Yeah,
just
but-
have it in my head.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's an 8-bit version of it that's playing right now.
Oh gosh,
Ooh.
then link me after we're done then, because I want to hear that.
I remember this cover from so long ago.
Well, it was inspired by this chapter, so it seemed appropriate.
This is terrible. Before we knew it, the whole classroom was covered in mushrooms.
Are those like the Mario Lost Levels poison mushrooms?
I did a little tweaking on the graphics, but basically, yes.
The mushrooms are multiplying amidst the stench? What has become of Japan's concept of hygiene? What has become of my resolution? My graphics, I'm going SNES! They're springing up one after another!
Guys? What should I do? They're springing up on me too!
In normal circumstances, I would say go and see the doctor.
That's one way of putting it.
This is like getting mushroomized in Earthbound.
Except slightly different.
Except not at all like that.
Hatoful Boyfriend is like being mushroomed in Mother 3. This is on a new level entirely.
Don't let them.
Still, I've never seen this kind of mushroom before. Are these common in Japan?
First I've ever seen of them.
Huh. I wonder if these are an inedible type.
Where's Yuya when you need him?
Oddly enough, he does not appear at all in this chapter.
Oh.
Oh!
Stop it off my brother manhood!
Again, louder.
Calm down, Ryota. That's not your proof of manhood. Besides, it's fine now. See? It grew back.
I don't know what to say. I don't.
More importantly, what on earth just happened? And are you feeling any effects from that, San?
None. Oko-san is feeling dandy. The least melted Oko-san in the world is grandiose.
There is actually a sound playing for that.
Oh, great.
What does it say, actually?
It says Oko-san is on an acid trip.
Nice.
She shall gloriously fly through every moose in a wave function.
Don't touch the mushrooms! They're dangerous!
They're brilliant. Oh no!
Oh no! While all that was going on, the mushroom spores continued to spread. Soon the entire classroom had turned into a fungal free-for-all.
We cannot allow them to expand any further! Let us begin the extermination!
Wait! You can't, Sakuya! Don't do it!
Get Miro and Kaku to do it. They're way better at this.
What? Are you protecting the mushrooms, Kawara?
No, that's not it. People shouldn't use strong disinfectants near birds. Insect repellents for beds are harmful to birds as well, so be careful, everybody. Wow, I should have spell checked this one a lot more.
Thank you for that public service announcement.
Quit leaning on the fourth wall so much! Very well. Let us change our approach to this. Start back at the beginning. What was the cause of the explosive increase in the mushrooms to begin with?
Moa being weird.
If I recall correctly, the first showed up on... Oko-san, right?
Sounds about right. Meh, I mean...
Do you remember what happened before they first appeared, Oko?
Oh no. That's right! Dr. Iwamine made Oko-san drink a strange protein drink this morning.
That's it!
Oh.
Alright, time to solve this mushroom mystery.
Okay, so now we're talking about giant crotch mushrooms and drinking a strange protein drink, and Yuya isn't in this chapter?
There
I know,
was too
weird,
much
right?
for you, yeah.
Yuya just took one look at this chapter and is like, I don't even need.
He just looked at it and went, nope.
Nope, right out of there.
They got this covered.
Well, this looks promising.
Ah! What on earth is that?
What are you talking about, Ryota? It's me.
Ah!
Oh, right. Wow, this is the first time you've actually been shown in the manga, isn't it? Sorry about that.
Is that a piece of meat made out of mushrooms?
Specifically, that is the sprite for the meat item from the first Legend of Zelda game,
What
covered in mushrooms.
is all this racket about? I am busy. Well, spit it out.
Please excuse us, Dr. Murderbeaks. It's just that
He's even scarier in Nez.
as you can see, we have all turned 8-bit for some reason, and we're also covered in mushrooms. Something of a rather unusual situation has arisen.
Arisen, you
Arisen.
say?
Don't look at me like that! I'm not my filthy brother! I apologize if this question seems rude, Doctor, but do you happen to have any knowledge of...
Yes, I'm responsible for the mushroom outbreak. What of it?
Well, that was easy. Good night, folks.
There we go. Ah, you brought one of the samples, I see. Excellent.
It's like a very, very condensed and more light version of the plot of BBL.
I can save some time explaining with this. A biologically active substance was temporarily added to Okasan's dietary regiment. I thought perhaps that it would simulate the creation of pheromones that draw the spores, but... yes, I see. Interesting.
Yeah, spores and Shu and Onghil's not involved either. Doctor, don't just sit there picking mushrooms all day. Do something about this.
Correction kick! How dare you speak rudely to the doctor like that?
Jorp! Again.
There is nothing to worry about, Mr. Sakazaki. The spore attraction is temporary.
In 60 or 70 years, it'll be over.
I'm not Mr. Sakazaki! That's my brother!
That's what you think. The pheromone simulators were designed with an apoptotic initiator. Within the next 24 hours, the fungal cells will destroy themselves.
And anything they've touched.
What? You mean I'm gonna be stuck like this for a whole day?
It's an improvement, if you ask me. This is the first time you've been shown in the manga, isn't it, Miss Calante? I would think you'd enjoy it a bit more, considering how long overdue it is.
Oh, yeah. Good point. As expected, Dr. Murderbeaks, you always look at the bright side.
Since when?
Indeed. Now then, all of you... get out.
Meanwhile, elsewhere.
Eh? dear, something's growing out of my eye. How peculiar is that?
Manga over. Very yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I should have spell checked that one a bit more.
It's all right. Believe me, the spelling mistakes were not the most notable part of that.
Blame
By
it
the
on
way, somebody was asking earlier about us doing a game that had really bad spelling. There we go.
I feel like we were playing the Russian pirate NES version of Hatoful Boyfriend.